Hi, my name is Em. I love colorful makeup and colorful language, and I am back for another episode of New Makeup Nonsense Bingo. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Now, if you are new here, first of all, welcome in. And if you have been here before, you might have seen this setup previously. So I do these as a patron and member only live stream, and then I chop it up and put the edited, slimmed down version up for everyone on my channel. I do this video in collaboration with my dear friend Teresa. Teresa is dead. Teresa does these bingos like every week or so. I am more sporadic depending on life and also my general desire to talk about the shit show that is the makeup industry. So I will have Teresa's video linked in the description box. If you came over from her channel, say hi. If you have any interest in seeing the full juicy version of this, you can also become a member or patron, and the previous bingos, the unedited ones, are all available for you to watch. I am going to show you all the possible releases that I may be talking about today, and then we will get into it. If you do like colorful makeup, if you like bitches with lots of opinions, or if you just like cute fat babes, I would love for you to subscribe, and cheers to more of whatever the fuck this is. I don't recognize that whatsoever, which will be my response every single time. This is round 2, Beauty Creations and Torres Beauty. So there's a creamy eyeshadow set, eyeshadow sponges, a palette, a face palette, a lip set, and the full PR collection. And it's out August 17th. Don't know this creator, don't really have any thoughts about this creator. I am gonna give this palette a little bit of props because it looks like they included a row of iridescent shadows, and iridescent shadows are highly versatile. I'm actually gonna plug Millie, Bad to the Brow, just did a video, a super comprehensive video of layering, I think, every iridescent shadow she owned over different colorful bases. So I'm gonna give them that. The fact that the top row looks like it's all iridescent shimmers, and then the rest of the palette I'm whatever about. It's not for me, but I don't hate it. But I think it's because I see the bottom 2 rows swatched out, and I think they actually look like cute little interesting color stories, but like I don't want the 2 neutral rows. The outer packaging, I'm kind of vibing with it, but it kind of reminds me of like some older, was it the Becca and like Barbie Ferreira collection? Or like Sigma. It's all kind of like reminiscent of other releases, but nothing that has been released super recently. So it doesn't feel like a copycat collection, but it also doesn't feel maybe super original. I'm gonna say same shit, new packaging. It feels like things that have existed before, which I get it. Nothing is new. It's one of those like I don't hate it kind of releases, which is a refreshing way to start. Wait. I feel like I am utterly confused because this is COVERFX, and I'm not saying that I thought they already went out of business, but I kind of just assumed that they were there. So this is the COVERFX Power Play Foundation coming out on August 15th, exclusively at COVERFX.com. Exclusively because no retailer is carrying this. Discover the most breathable, buildable, I can't believe how good this is, full coverage that looks and feels like a natural matte finish that's truly skin-like. What? You didn't have... It's not full coverage. I could practically guarantee. It's probably medium coverage, might be buildable, but most people actually don't want full coverage. It's like also most people don't actually want light coverage. So I just went over to the COVERFX page because I was like, there's no other photos on this post, which means there's no colors, there's no swatches, but they have this post. Let me read the caption. We know it's been a while. Here's what we know to COVERFX. In 2021, we decided to step back. You see, our day one focus has always been skin safe beauty for all. It was completely radical when we launched in 1999, but for us it was no. Now, more than 2 decades later, clean inclusive beauty isn't so revolutionary anymore. It's the standard. We spent 18 months reviewing our entire product and shade range with hundreds of real loyal COVERFX customers. After all, is our community to benefit from. Our relaunch is the result of your questions, your concerns, ultimately your feedback. We developed brand new products formulated for ultra high performance without compromising your skin. Took a real hard look at some old fan favorites and updated formulas where they could be cleaner. But they did just say they've been clean. I can't not use air quotes with clean since 1999. More blendable, longer lasting, and 100% skin safe. God, this is a long caption. We work diligently to create a thoughtful and effortless shopping experience in the digital space, allowing you to find the right product in the right shade without second thought. We'll admit a few things have changed, but above all, our goal remains the same. Excited to reintroduce ourselves and continue our legacy of clean, safe, inclusive, high performance beauty for every skin. That answers it. Very marketing speak, but at least it answers where the fuck has COVERFX been and why are they back?
Bella, where the hell have you been, Loca?
And also, I don't care. I'm calling it nostalgia because it reminds me of Marc Jacobs, and also COVERFX just feels old. Not even nostalgic, just old. But I am also still shocked to see like Becca x Smashbox still exists. So I don't know, maybe these brands have a way to climb back into the hearts of, or have already always been in the hearts of some consumers. Oh. I'm not ready. I'm not ready for holiday. I'm not ready for holiday bullshit. And so this is the Cult Beauty Advent Calendar for 2023. The Advent Calendar has a Rowan quad, a Jo Malone candle, something from Olaplex, some under eye gel patches, the Glow Recipe Plump Hyaluronic Cream, Sunday Riley Good Jeans. I have a feeling this is one of those expensive ass advent calendars. That would be my assumption. I always want to love advent calendars, but I have never been rich enough to throw away that kind of money because the failure rate is too high. The theory of an advent calendar, it's like I want to like, but in reality, I'd probably like something like a gummy candy advent calendar. Maybe something more food related. Advent calendars. But everybody that's gonna make their money making their advent calendar videos, you do you. I just don't have the, it's not for me. Oh God. Speaking of another release that is not for me.
No, don't like that.
Adept is back with another palette. This is the Sumerian Sunset palette.
We interrupt this program for an important news announcement.
I need my fidget toy. This actually wasn't the necklace I was thinking about wearing today, but it's literally right here. So we're gonna put it on because I keep reaching for something.
And now back to your regularly scheduled program.
There are many reasons why I don't fuck with Adept. I also don't think that they can make color stories.
No, that doesn't make any sense.
I will say all the multichromes because I'm sure there's at least a multichrome in there. Okay. My first gut reaction, the marketing photos for this, Chef's Kiss. This is the new collaboration with Finding Ferdinand and Khaki. So it's 6 blushes and a lip gloss, 6 very like juicy looking cream blush shades, and a standard easy gloss with like golden sparkle. Nothing wrong with that. This feels like a very Khaki collab. It feels like a nice summer release, although I think I'm with Audra in that like I tend to prefer cream products in the winter if I'm even reaching for them. But these are cute. I don't have any interest in them personally because again, I have one brand, one cream blush formula that I have my eye on that I would like to own a shade from. And I otherwise kind of have no interest in cream blushes currently, but I think these are cute. I feel like they feel appropriate for khaki, and it's also like opening the door to let people know like, hey, Finding Ferdinand does blushes and glosses, because I heard about them through HLP years ago. She created some custom lipstick colors from Finding Ferdinand. So I had known about the brand as like, you could literally open a color dropper, pick a color anywhere in the spectrum of the rainbow, and send them that. They can make lipsticks, and they have like different formulas and all of that. So I've definitely thought about them, but I also saw from this launch happening, they do that as well for cream blushes, which I think is also really cool. Beyond the like standard produce things like these kind of collabs, I feel like that kind of setup is something that the industry is still like, I think it's a good direction. Again, congrats to Khaki. This release feels very her and also like very timely, and I think it's cute. And like I said, the marketing photos got me. Oh, like preppy, summer, outdoor, I don't know. I see the vision and I fall for the vision. Somehow this feels less offensive than the advent calendar, but maybe it's just because I have adjusted it to the fact that it's holiday time. So this is a new Sephora favorite set, holiday must-haves. It's $50. You get a beauty blender, a Benefit brow gel, Youth to the People cleanser, black eye pencil, Amika hairspray, Charlotte Tilbury setting spray, makeup eraser, and Huda Beauty mini setting powder. All offense and no offense. This feels like the most milquetoast safe, basic kind of holiday gift set for Sephora. Oh yeah, the economy is real bad. We better make these gift sets like any bitch could get this. It just feels like the most like basics of basic $50 gift set with a very like Barbie pink, I guess, bag. My general feeling on the Sephora favorites, and this might be an unpopular opinion, but if it's actually a set of things that you use, I often think that the Sephora sets are a good value for money, but only if you're using most of what's in it. If you're not splitting it up, blah, 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 then oftentimes it's a ripoff. But for the things that are in here, like, it's so boring, but I also feel like that makes it so accessible for like a lot of consumers. I'm calling this a product that won't die. It's not that I want the Sephora gift sets to die, but it also just feels like one of those categories of makeup that's not going anywhere. Oh my god. Is that who I think it is? Exactly what I expected. Spectrum is back at it again with another collaboration. This is the Stitch brush collaboration. There is a 6-piece brush set, a kabuki brush, a makeup bag, a sponge duo, and you can get the whole bundle. Yeah, Spectrum they keep doing it for me. Like this bag, come on, with the little flower keychain and the little faces on the brush ferrule. Even not as a Disney lover, Spectrum I just keep going, yeah, that's cute. Doesn't offend me. And that is coming from somebody who gets annoyed, high-key annoyed at most things Disney does. Not even just Disney collabs, just most things Disney does. I am going to say it's a, collab with somebody not known for their makeup. I mean, Stitch, you are a beautiful shade of blue, and that could inspire my makeup, but otherwise, not so much. Okay, what's next? What do we got? All of the younger Sephora brands are hopping into the concealer world, and I'm just gonna talk about them all, but I don't know how I feel about any of the shade ranges. This is tower28. This is their Swipe all over hydrating serum concealer, $22, 20 shades, medium buildable coverage with natural finish. That's the range on the arms. I am going to admit that the light arm and some of the desaturated undertones are intriguing me, but okay. But also, Makeup by Mario is releasing concealer, and it's probably because I dislike Makeup by Mario even more. But this range looks worse. This is the Surreal Skin Awakening Concealer. It's $29. It's medium coverage, caffeine, fermented marine microorganisms for collagen-like stimulation. So the reason why I'm a concealer whore. So like I like being excited by concealer, but
No, don't like that.
I think the one that might excite me the most, although I'm not sure about it, is the House Labs. And this is the House Labs range. So this is the Triclone Skin Tech Hydrating Concealer. It's $32, 31 shades. Everyone is saying medium buildable coverage. This has niacinamide, fermented arnica, and hyaluronic acid complex. I don't know. I wanted to be more excited about concealers because concealers are my favorite complexion product, and I don't have enough information. And the information that I have right now is not convincing me. I don't know, something about all of this just feels like not good ranges, so I'm gonna just put them there and move on. Oh, okay. So these two next to each other are both Too Faced. Too Faced is doing a pancake palette. Maple Syrup Pancakes eyeshadow palette has the maple syrup scent, 18 shades, and then there's one of their fucking horrific lip injection bullshits that we're not even talking. That's what we're doing these days? Okay. Well, that sure is a release. Here's where I'm going to say. It's not the worst color story, but I know that it's specifically because of this morning matcha and even the cider fruit shade. What it kind of reminds me is Too Faced's take on the ColourPop Good Sport palette. They're the berry kind of tones, the purpley tones. There's some pinkier tones. There's the like olivey grungy shades and the browns. I think that the jumbled color story is absolutely letting my brain be kinder to this than if I saw it rearranged. And I know I don't actually want it, but it's just jumbled enough. It's just mixed up enough. And the fucking grungy olivey yellowy tone, I'm like, actually, it's pairing those tones with like purples. That complementary color makes my brain go buzzy, buzzy, buzz. So I don't hate it. I'm going to say there is a possibility that drunk me would be tricked into buying that palette. I don't even have to look this one up. Milk Makeup is releasing a lip oil. Okay. This is what I'm doing because I'm like, I kind of just want to hit bingo and then go talk about whatever we want to talk about. So I put the advent calendar in the holiday makeup. I'm actually calling the advent calendar a bundle deal that nobody wants. Who is buying advent calendars? Who is not a creator or influencer or not getting it as a gift? Okay. This is the release I've been kind of like, you know what? Let me grab another cider. So this is the release that I feel like a lot of people are probably have talked about. This is Kaleidos Makeup new Alma Viva collection. They are releasing 2 more of their eye quads, 4 new blushes, and a new release lip glazes, and they're releasing 7 of those. It's launching on the 17th, and there's a mirror. It looks pretty cool. I'm going to say that I think that the packaging on this collection is really fucking beautiful. In particular, the lip glazes. This like melted water, blah, blah, blah thing. I think that the looks and the marketing have been grabbing me more than the actual release, because the looks are so 2000s pop star. These glazes and the tones do intrigue me. I don't understand the choice of these tones when they already have 4 quads out, 2 of which are purpley and 2 of which are neutral. And I think that the one neutral quad in this collection does kind of fit the gap between like a more browny tone quad and a more black gray quad, which is that they're 2 neutrals. But I don't understand the purpley quad yet again. Basically, I feel like Kaleidos is pulling a Pat McGrath in the way that Pat McGrath always includes the pinks and the golds. I feel like Kaleidos with these like neutrals and purples, I understand a shift to more neutral tones in terms of bringing in more customers. I absolutely get it. I don't love it, but I get it. But I also don't think that they're even necessarily doing that in a way that like is the most inspiring. I still personally find that their design, their direction, their marketing photos grab me. They inspire the hell out of me, but not to buy their makeup. But the thing that I think a lot of people are rightfully frustrated about are these blush tones. So they've had a blush line and they're adding 4 more shades. But I don't understand why all 4 shades had to be as pale as they are. So the top 4 are their first 4 shades. Or no, the top 5. And then the bottom 4 are the newest shades. The audacity of putting the deepest arm in the middle when those 4 blush shades look so the same, I don't understand that. I think 2 of these could have been added to the line, and I think 2 shades should have been deeper. A richer brown and even a rich, like browny purple would have fit into the vibes, the aesthetic of this release, and would actually work on more than just the lightest of skin tones. Even on medium or golden or tan skin tone, that most of them would really show up. I think it is a very weird move. Kaleidos already had some blush. They had some shit before. When they first released blushes, they released 2 duos. Each duo had a matte and like almost like a multi-chrome, duochrome kind of shimmer blush. They were both fairly light shades, and the art for the packaging, they were black women. They were women with deeper skin tones. And there was a whole thing about like, y'all did not even release colors that would work on these skin tones, but you're using the art for the packaging. This didn't feel right. So then years later, to come back and do a release like this, nah, this is not a good look. And I have, a certain level of attachment to Kaleidos in a theoretical way, because they were the first brand that ever sent me PR, and they sent me PR the most regularly. I have the most free makeup from them. And so it definitely bums me out. Even if this release, if I was just like, those tones aren't for me, but then it's like, no, but then you also did this weird ass shit. And I honestly, I'd rather not. And I think that's a good spot for bingo. That is bingo, and I am honestly tired of looking at these releases. So I'm gonna go now. And hopefully next time that you see me, I might feel a little bit more inspired by the makeup that's being released. Either way, I had a good time. Good. Kinda. Had a great time hanging out with my patrons, my channel members. Just gonna remind you that if you want to join that party, you are always welcome. We're gonna keep playing with this format because I highly enjoy it. And don't forget to watch Teresa's video if you have not already. I will also have the community playlist linked below. So if you're a creator and you feel like doing your own spin on this concept, you're always welcome to do that. And don't forget to take care of yourself better today than you did yesterday. Let me know what release made you scratch your head the most this week, because I think they all did. Okay, bye!